Hey there, hi there, ho there, and where is my thing? My camera. My camera. And why are we... Okay, I don't know why things are bouncing around weird. I don't know where my camera went. Things are just broken. I don't know. Alright, well, let's do this. I don't know what's happening right now. Anyway, we're here for episode 3. Oh, add existing. Let's see if that works. It's probably still broken. Why? Why is it broken? There it goes. In super. Wow. Okay. And you get a good picture of me staring up at the camera. What's happening right now? Okay. Let's pretend that's good enough, shall we? All right. We are once again here to have another episode of Flight for the Kids. This is a project I started recently. This is our third mission. I am trying to visit every Children's Miracle Network hospital in North America that supports the Extra Life program. I think it's a worthy cause. We're trying to get, awareness, raise funds, etc., for my local charity, my local Children's Miracle Network Hospital, which is Riley Hospital for Children here in Indianapolis. And it's obviously going to be a very good night. I already can't talk, already struggling a little bit. Here we go. So anyway, last mission, we finished up some more hospitals in Texas. We expect to get 5 tonight. Those 5 are not in this order necessarily. Hendrick Children's Hospital in Abilene, Texas. Harrington Cancer and Health Foundation in Amarillo. UMC Children's Hospital in Lubbock. United Regional Healthcare System in Wichita Falls. And Shannon Medical Center in San Angelo. San Angelo. So that's where we're at. Let's get into this thing, shall we? See if I got this set up right now. Woohoo! All right. Boom. As you can see, visibility is not great. We got a little thunderstorm thing happening here. Guess I need to turn the sound on or I can't hear the engines. So, we're going to do this thing as best we can. Turn off. Parking brake is off. We are ready to fly. Here we go. I really should leave the brakes on. Do it that way, but whatever. This was a short runway. Woo! Man, this thing comes up fast. All right, so we're only 2 miles away from our first hospital because I stopped in. I'm gonna get gear up. Turn the throttle down a little bit because we're overheating. Flaps up. All right, let's go find this hospital. We stopped, flew to Wichita Falls and stopped there. Woo. Okay, that should be our hospital right there. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to hold this thing on the ground because, you know, it's trying to shoot itself into the sky at light speed and stuff. See if I can trim it out a little bit. We're already 1,600 feet. The thing is crazy. Okay, so that was our thing. Let me do external camera. Oops. External camera. It was right in front of us, so it should be in here somewhere. Guessing right across there. All right. Well, that was fun. Turn to our next spot. 106 nautical miles away. We are heading for I forgot. We are heading for Abilene, I think. And I gotta say, this visibility sucks. So yeah, when we get pointed the right direction, we might see if we can get above some of this. Switch on the weather radar and see where we're at. Yes, so we are apparently heading for Abilene. Ba-boom. Let's steer a little bit more this way and try to catch that line going in. So if necessary, I can do the autopilot nav thing and figure out where I'm going. All right, trim up a little bit and see if we can't jet ourselves up over there. I'd like to get out of this crap. And this plane will climb, I gotta say. Trim out, little beast. All right. While it's doing that, relatively stable climb, let's go over here and do MFD weather. Oof. Wow. 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 Up to at least 6,000 feet. Okay, well, neat. This might be fun. Alright, well, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we'll see, won't we? Oops, I'm missing that red line again. Alright, I wonder how far up we are going to have to go to get out of this. I should have looked that up. somebody nearby. Oops.
Kilo Charlie Whiskey Charlie automated weather observation 23000 Zulu. Wind 347 at 19er. Visibility tree in heavy rain. Sky condition few clouds at 1,200 feet, few clouds at 4,000 feet, few clouds at 12,000 feet.
Oof.
Temperature -1 C, dew point 10 C, altimeter 3009er.
Alright, let's set our altimeter.
Charlie Whiskey Charlie automated weather observation 23000 Zulu. Wind 348 at 19er. Visibility tree in heavy rain.
We may not be getting up out of this because
200 feet, few clouds at 4,000 feet, few clouds at 12,000 feet.
we're already at 8,000 feet and it's still grungy. Boom.
Kilo Charlie Whiskey Charlie automated weather observation 23000.
Okay, enough with the weather observation.
Visibility tree in heavy rain. Sky condition few clouds at 1,200 feet, few
Hey, thanks for the follow.
few clouds at 12,000 feet. Temperature -1 C, dew point 10
Sim the master. Ah, get out of these clouds, man. Okay, seriously, stop talking to me. Radio.
Temperature -1 C, dew point 10 C, altimeter 3009er.
There we go. If all else fails, just change the frequency. Stop talking to me, dude. Woo, crazy. All right, man, we're at 10,000. Still grungy. And I'd like to get above this. Because this is unpleasant. And I'd like to say I'm not, qualified for IFR flight, but I don't have a license, so I'm not qualified for VFR flight. Man, ooh, it's getting rough right here. Hang on now. Man. Let's hold this thing up a little bit farther, do a faster climb, and see if we can't get out of this mess. $12,000, still gross. Whoa, didn't mean to pull that far. I mean, I want to climb faster, but not that much faster. Easy now. And we're at 14K and still junk. We might just have to cheat this one a little bit, or no one's going to see any hospitals, including me. Man, have I got the... Well, alright. Here's the problem. I want yaw damper on. That's a little better. Whoops, now we're shooting at the ground. Wow, there'd be some cool lakes and stuff down there to see if we could get out of this mess. Oh, there we go. Man. But now we're just gonna have to dive back down through it to get... when we get to the other place. And actually, it looks like it's built up even higher over there. Are we icing? Is that what's happening right now? Sweet. I've never actually looked up what the, maximum altitude for this plane was. I hope it's less than 16,660. All right, we're gonna do an altitude hold at, let's set it at 15.2 is fine. AP on. Let's do a synchronize current heading, set heading control on, and I'm going to look down here for the heat. Turn on wing ice light. I guess I could look out the wing and say, oh, yep, we're iced up, all right. Prop de-ice, windshield de-ice, pitot heater. Oops. We don't need inertial separator on right now. Okay. That is as de-iced as we're gonna get.
FT Worth Center, Dominic Echo Lima, 4 Kilo is type not her to BM 910 miles north of Kilo Oscar, November Yankee. Request flight following. Dominic Echo Lima, 4 Kilo FT Worth Center. Squawk 3243.
We're over revving right now too. We're over torquing. Torque. Probably be due to altitude. Although, oh yeah, copied.
Squawk 3243, Dominic Lima, 4 Kilo. Dominic Lima, 4 Kilo, radar contact 8 miles north of Kilo Oscar, November Yankee, 15,300 feet. Altimeter tree, 0.14.
Okay, we've matched our altimeter.
Copy, Dominic Lima, 4 Kilo.
Man, this is fun. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Speaking of, I gotta go figure out why my stream deck is broke. Man, bouncy to bouncity. This is fun. Oh, okay, I gotta switch my things too here. Our next hospital to visit is in Aberdeen, which is Hendrick Children's Hospital. Okay. That done. Saved. Update my gizmo. And we're walking. Actually, we're flying, and it's really rough and gross. That is some serious turbulence. And we're still icing up. Make sure those are still on. LTS test. Oh, flight test. Turn the heat on in the cabin. Okay, let's see what our weather radar still is gross. One of these turns the range down. There it goes. Wow. It is red as far out as we can see, gang. Is this leftovers from Tropical Storm Zeta, whatever? Zingy Zongy Zeta Super Zippity Doodah, something or other? We're right at the top of it. Unfortunately, it's gross. Why is it? Is it pointing up there? Oh, it's bleed through from the windshield. Okay. I'm alright now. So a note for anyone who watches or sees this on YouTube later, you can actually fly with me if you'd like. I fly Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 till maybe 10 o'clock Eastern. If you are in Flight Simulator, you can set traffic to all and what players you want to see, set them to all, or I think it's all, or multiplayer, something. Anyway, turn multiplayer on. You could actually fly along with me if you so chose. It'd be a rough ride today. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit gross right now. All right, let's take her down a little bit. Start taking her down because we're gonna have to anyway. If I'm not gonna see anything, you know. I'm trying to fly with real world weather, but this is a little bit ridiculous. Also, I swear to God, I had a phone right here. I was gonna look up if this was Zeta. Storm Zeta. Where are we currently located? No, it's actually farther. Well, technically it's farther east, but I don't know how much. Need a good. It seems unrelated. I guess we'll find out. Actually, we probably won't find out because I can't see anything. Wow, this is a bouncy ride. This would be making some people throw up. I forgot that I changed my contact, my call sign.
FT Worth Center, Doppler Echo Lima 4 Kilo, 13,900 feet.
Echo Lima 4K. Extra life for kids. Alright, let's adjust our altimeter there. 30.17. It says 30.18 still. There it goes. Because, you know, I don't know if y'all are aware, but in a plane, the altimeter is measuring above sea level, not above the ground. And the altimeter will be off depending on the air pressure. So, like, if you don't want to smack the ground, you need to have that set when they tell you what it is. Otherwise, you know, you hit the ground really hard and it's unpleasant. Unpleasant. All right, so we have left Wichita Falls. We are heading for Abilene, where we are going to have to, I'm afraid, switch the weather so that we can actually see a hospital, or we're not going to find anything. Okay. Pardon me. I'm going to need to go down faster, I would imagine, or we're not going to get there. Probably slow down some. Also, I better make sure they actually gave us gas before we left. Yep. Still at 41%. We're good. Make the AI guy fly the plane for a while. Dude, fly this plane. Okay. 133.5. Doppler Lima 4K. 4 kilo.
FT Worth Center, Doppler Echo Lima 4 Kilo, 11,000.
FT Worth Center. So sad. Come on, guys. Adjusted altimeter. Oh, you just... Okay.
Going to 127.2 Doppler Lima 4 Kilo. Abilene approach, Doppler Echo Lima 4 Kilo, 10,300 feet. Dare Echo Lima 4 Kilo, Abilene approach, continue as planned. Altimeter tree 0.18.
Alright, that's what we're set at. Hopefully, since we're coming up to Abilene, that will be the last time he hollers at us. This is a really fast plane, by the way. One of the fastest, if not the fastest, prop planes made. So it goes places in a hurry. Let's throttle down a little bit so we don't gain too much speed while we're dropping through this mess. And then as we get closer here, I'll kick the weather over because we're not going to see anything like this. And frankly, it's not very much fun if you can't see anything at all. For any of us. Although the thunderstorm is pretty cool. It gives it a little air of adventure, you know what I mean? Dropping through the... What did... Okay. My second monitor just puked or something. It was super weird. Okay. I didn't like something. Well, that causes a bit of a problem. Wow, it's skitzing in and out. This might be an issue. Okay, well, if I didn't have enough to deal with right now, let me throw some of these things back up on the other monitor now that it's back up. Apologize for things intruding in the way here. That was uncool. Literally don't know what that was about. Back. Little map, stop being awful. What else did I have up there? Oh yeah, that. Okay. Ooh. That's all back to normal. All right, we are about at the 2,000. Ooh, there's the ground. We're about at the 2,000 feet I set. I think, whoops, got something sticking down in the way there. You're supposed to be there. No, it isn't. No, it is not. All right, we're gonna have to. Where's the weather one? Okay, about that right now.
125.0 for Doppler Lima 4 Kilo.
Ooh, wind farm. Man, I hope we're above the wind farm.
Abilene approach Doppler Echo Lima 4 Kilo 2,000 feet. Doppler Echo Lima 4 Kilo Abilene approach continuous planned. Altimeter 30.20.
Where did my weather? I can't change the weather? Whoa, that's a problem. What am I looking for here? Oh, I don't think I can set it from here. Ah, right. Why can't I turn on the weather? BFR map, you're dead to me. Okay, well, this is gonna be interesting. Turn nav mode on. It's gonna steer itself around. Hopefully we don't hit the wind turbine. Wow, where are you going, dude? I didn't think we were that far off the line. It's trying to intercept the nav line down here. I just don't know why it is going about it that violently. I was gonna yank us back. Woo! Voink. It's trying to get the pink part here lined up with the arrows. Man, I can't. Why won't it let me change the weather? I wonder if. Eh.
Abilene approach Doppler Lima 4 Kilo cancel flight following. Doppler Lima 4 Kilo Abilene approach cancellation received. Squawk 01E200. Frequency change approved.
I probably have to switch it to allowing IFR or something. I don't know. I don't know why it's locked out. Because we're not going to see anything like this. Wow, why is that showing up? That dude was way back there. Alright, well, that's where we'll see a hospital, possibly. The problem is we hit like 2.5 nautical miles. This waypoint goes away. The plane will turn to the next one. Maybe it's at 2, but either way, it gets a little challenging. That should be it right there. Sweet. Yep. Yeah, you can see the plane is turning right now. All right. Back inside we go. That was Hendricks Children's Hospital in Abilene. Let's paste that over here. Boop. Paste. Save. Our next visited is Lubbock, I want to say. Nope, Amarillo. Harrington Cancer and Health Foundation. Whoops. Amarillo. All right. Can't tell. I hope those aren't too messed up. No, they look all right, actually. Let's look up weather radar. Texas. Okay, when I type weather radar Texas, I would like to actually see the radar. Just saying. And now it gives me for Westfield. I don't want them for here. Amarillo, Texas. Whoop, 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 whoop. Get out of the way. Interestingly, it looks like we might get out of this. Actually, from current weather radar, it doesn't look like there's anything here. Flight simulator, you suck. Why are we still... We're still iced up? It is on, right? Seems pretty ridiculous. Torque is way down. Speed this beast back up. And so the trick with the turboprop is you have to be gentle with the controls. If you suddenly jerk the throttle, you will over torque the engine. And stuff gets, you know, broken. Okay. Well, this is a fun flight. Can't see anything. Looks like it might be a beautiful sunset. Can't see it. I don't want to run away for landing. Okay, I give up.
Abilene approach Daher Echo Lima 4 Kilo is type Daher to BM 95 miles west of Tango X-ray 20. Request flight following. Daher Echo Lima 4 Kilo Abilene approach. Squawk 1715. Squawk 1715 Daher Lima 4 Kilo. Daher Lima 4 Kilo radar contact 6 miles west of Tango X-ray 20.
Setting a barometer again.
Altimeter 30.26. Copy Daher Lima 4 Kilo.
Why won't... happens because... The weather gets locked out because you have data turned off. I most certainly do not have data turned off, but let's go see. General data connection, everything is on. Data limitation, none. Unlimited bandwidth. I don't feel like that's the problem. Wait, flight models, modern. Data is on. Traffic, real-time online. Sound, camera. Display. Why? Why does this stuff keep changing? I most assuredly did not want buildings on low, because I'm literally out here looking for buildings. Grass and bushes are off. This is not stuff I have set. This annoys me greatly. This thing needs to leave stuff alone. Still doesn't explain why I can't change the weather. But at least it looks better now. Okay, so we're still working to figure out why weather's locked out. Oh, if I've selected live multiplayer, that might be it, because I did that for sure. Let me see. No, that's not. I probably can't change that now either. All right, we're going to turn that off for a minute and see if that lets me change the weather. Nope, still grayed out. It's the live weather thing. Okay, it's just not going to let me do it. Online functionality is turned off. Okay, I'll do that.
Going to 133.5 Doppler Lima 4 kilo.
It looks like we're really low right now.
FT Worth Center Doppler Echo Lima 4 kilo 2,500 feet.
Doppler Echo Lima, 4 kilo FT Worth Center, continue as planned. Altimeter tree, 0.29er.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're clearly not going to get the weather changed or even the time of day changed. Which just really kind of annoys me. Because there's no way to do it in here. Fine. Alright, we're 159 miles. We probably ought to climb. Before we hit something down here. It looks like we were inordinately low, honestly. It also, and this is why you fly instruments when it's really dark, because it looks like we're turning to the right to me, but we're not. I would have sworn we were, though. Alright, we can go down here and let's turn on our wind setting. Coming at us 23 knots from the right side. Okay. Radar altimeter says we're at 2495. So, ooh, we were really close to the ground. It said it was 2,500 feet at 4,200, which would mean like 700 feet, something like that. Not good, that's for sure. All right. Well, here we go. Out in the dark where we can't see anything. We're still frozen. Something's wrong with this game. There's the plane, man. We are in the soup right now. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. Like a super cool visual. It's still kind of messed up. Also, are landing lights on? There we go. Strobes on. Beacons on. Oh, that stupid wing icing light is still on. That's what we need to fix. That was down here. Oops. There's a way to turn off the flashlight look going on with me too, but I don't remember what it is. Need to look that up. Pressure is normal. Bleed is on auto. Hot airflow. How's your hot airflow? I don't like to talk about my hot airflow. Alright, quick check of gauges. Torque good, prop good, G good, turbine temp good, PSI, oil PSI good, oil temp good, cabin pressure good. Differential PSI good. Fuel quantity still okay. Amps good, volts good. Remember kids, volts are nice, but amps kill. Trims of good. There's all that junk. Got some planes coming up beside us here. Wow, it's trimming that nose all kinds of directions, isn't it? Missions on auto. Fuel select is on auto. That's good. That automatically changes our fuel tanks every so often so that everything stays level. So it drains from each tank. So decrease panel lighting is sort of an on or off proposition, isn't it? Okay. Just us buzzing along at 5,500 feet. Wishing we could see literally anything. This is super annoying. I want to switch the weather, or at least the time of day. Because this is crazy obnoxious. Bumpy. Still bumpy. Back and look at the radar. Did we clear out of any of this? No. No. Look, it's clear under at minus 6,000 feet. Let's just dive down there. What could go wrong? Okay. Well, this is fairly obnoxious because, one, the weather should be clear right here, right now. And two, I can't change the weather. I can't change the time of day, so I can't see what's happening. And no one, including myself, is going to see the hospital go by. So that's fun. That's a cool thing that's happening right now. I don't know what we're gonna do about that. If I stop this, it's gonna make me restart. It's gonna make me restart the flight. Could land when we get up here. Change things and start from there. I guess. Seems a little ridiculous, but whatever. It looks like it's on the wrong leg. So when you're looking at the G3000, the pink leg is supposed to be the one you're currently on, the currently active one. It's clearly not because we're following over here. You can see the flight plan. We took off from Kickapoo downtown in Wichita Falls. We have been to Wichita Falls, Abilene. We are on our way to Amarillo, then Lubbock and San Angelo. Destination is KSGT in San Angelo. I just don't know why it's showing the wrong current path. Seems a little crazy to me. Okay, get the cursor out of the way. It bothers me. We're still freezing. I still have apparently a giant flashlight stuck to my head. This is a long way away. We might not get to as many hospitals as I hope tonight. Partially because I can't see anything. It is still bumpy. And here we are, just flying in the dark, you know, like you do. Hmm. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Let's find an airport close where we are. Let me look at my nav map here. Of course, there's not gonna be any anywhere until we get to Abilene. Alright, so to make this fair, I'm supposed to fly the whole distance. So we're gonna fly to Abilene. Then I'm gonna set up a new flight plan and we're gonna change the weather so that we can see what's going on. Oops, and I just closed my damn navigation. There, that's annoying. Where'd you go, little nav map? Hopefully it comes back with my flight plan. Oh, the nav map's already running. Where'd it go? Where are you? There he is. So yeah, we'll fly to Amarillo. We will switch the weather, and then we'll do the rest of this. By the way. Well, there's Buzzfield. I wonder if that's a landing strip. I don't. Matador, Texas. We're coming up on. So that's fun. That's happening. Yeah. So once we get to Amarillo, we'll redo this. Because all we get right now is dark, and that's really dull for everybody, including me. Okay, well, it appears there's not much in the way of airports out here. All right, let's take Lloyd Dada Municipal Airport. Let me. New flight plan. No. Oops. Search bar. There we go. Was that? Lloyd Dada Municipal Airport. Set as our departure. Then I want user points. We need Amarillo. Add to flight plan. We need. What else was on here? Lubbock. San Angelo. Lubbock. San Angelo, and then we land at KSJT. Add that as our destination. Let us export this flight plan. What? Wait, what is. First of all, why is that down here? Is that better? You gonna quit crying now? Yes. Okay, we've got that exported. Let's close that. Let's close that. Now we are going to punch Flight Simulator. We're going to go to the main menu. I apologize for the delay here. We'll put this on. Why does it do that? All right, we'll put that on just chatting for a minute while I sort this. Load save, load from Floyd Data Municipal to that joint. Flight conditions now say sunny. Screw you. Well, so... Oh, because I shut stuff off. Buggers. Go turn this all back on now. We having fun yet? Why? Wow, it messed this up bad. What did it do? Okay, let me go back up and look at my flight plan because something's obviously not right here. 41F to San Angelo. No, no. This thing just jacked stuff up. Amarillo should have been first. Amarillo, Lubbock, San Angelo. There we go. Export it again because reasons. And just whatever. Okay. Now load that file. There we go. Does better. Flight conditions are just gross. I am going to muss up the weather. Except apparently I can't. Let's just do preset. Clear skies. There. Oops, if I do... What does this do? Alright. Well, we're just gonna have to do custom weather for now because I can't see anything. I apologize. Alright, let's do this. Here we go again. Alright, let's put this back to playing. Whoosh. This has been a fun little distraction. I don't know how people do this when they're actually flying. Because I think I would have died. Yeah. Whatever. Here we go. Parking brake off. Everything else is on. Let's go. Kick it. There we go. You're up. Laps up. Rock and roll. Now we're cooking with gas. Let's get to Amarillo. We're behind. We're behind schedule. Alright, I was going to try to do this without cheating the weather, but the weather did not cooperate today. And in order to see the hospital, you know, we're going to do this. Alright, we should be able to get this thing trimmed out and cruised at about 240 something. It will haul when it's not being bashed around. BFS. Okay, well, that's helpful. I need to finish. I've been working on a new Arduino controlled 3D printed trim wheel that would probably be really helpful. I should, you know, possibly finish that up. And I have no doubt they say that I've heard tell that trimming an actual airplane is easier than doing it in the sim, because you can immediately feel the airplane's reaction when you do it, whereas you have to watch for it in the sim. That doesn't surprise me a bit. Boosting the throttle just a little bit because we're still under our torque. And this plane is designed to be essentially driven hard, if you will. Torque at like right at 100% is fine. And that got us an actual refill on gas, so I guess that's not a bad thing either. It is super weird though that sometimes it's like everything's trimmed, you're fine, and then suddenly it just decides to shoot up into the sky for no reason. I think that's a sim problem and not a plane problem, but that's just me. What do I know? Also, fun fact, I got a cloud lifter finally to go with the pod mic, and I gotta say I'm kind of liking the higher output. I feel like it comes through cleaner, and it probably does. Outback, there's a steakhouse right there. That's weird. Okay. So we are now on our way to Harrington Cancer and Health in Amarillo, Texas. And this thing just keeps... Where's our wind? My wind is turned off again. Wind is that way at 2 knots, so pretty nice wind. Pretty slow. Also, I think the game's freaking out because they're still showing somebody way out there. And I don't know why. And I don't know why. Anyway, now we're cooking with gas. Again, I'm pretty impressed that it runs all this. Currently, what? 53 frames a second. 49, 48. Does a pretty good job. Especially since I'm running the streaming stuff on the same PC. Nope, nope, nope. I keep going to the right, but if I give it the smallest amount of aileron trim to the left, we start going left. Rudder trim does the same thing, excuse me. But oh well, right? What are you going to do? Okay. Alright, so if you've been following along, we are doing our Flight for the Kids, where we are flying over all of the Children's Miracle Network hospitals in North America to raise awareness and money for the Children's Miracle Network. I personally play for Riley Hospital for Children here in Indianapolis through the Extra Life program, a program that helps gamers like us, empowers us to raise money for our hospital by playing games. So if you're enjoying what you see, even if you're not, please don't punish the kids because I'm dull. Please visit the Extra Life link that's in the bottom of my Twitch profile and go to there and you can donate. Donate some money. I will do aerobatics if you like. I will run into something if you really like. We'll do fun things like that. Could fly into your house as long as it's in Texas, because I'm not, flying 14 hours out there to crash into your house. We'll go by a particular landmark in a city that we're passing. It's up to you. But all of the money collected goes directly to my hospital. It all goes to provide care for those who can't afford it, which is super important right now. And we got people who've lost their jobs, possibly their insurance, still have kids with important medical needs. So that's great. It also provides for research money into childhood illnesses and diseases. And it provides for child life services that help kids be kids while they face scary stuff in the hospital. Gets them games, gets them child life services, people that help them do fun stuff. They play Xboxes, they do puzzles, they do crafts. It's pretty magic. But anyway, that's why I'm out here. I'll be doing this flight thing for quite a while because it's going to take a good bit to get past all of the hospitals. We are still in Texas. There are 17 or 19 in Texas. I don't recall at the moment. We are through like 9 of them. The next one is in Amarillo, Texas. Then we will hit Lubbock and then San Angelo, Texas. Got this trimmed out pretty nicely. It's still climbing a little bit, but keeps doing that nasty pull to the right thing. Alright, let's do our check here. They're still on course. That all looks good. I've got torque is good. Prop is good. NG and ITT are good. Oil pressure is good. Cabin pressure is good. Fuel quantity is good. Electrical is good. Rock and roll. And it thinks I don't see the plane turning, but I do. So he is on. Inertial separator doesn't need to be on. Let's turn that off. This, oh, circuit breaker lights. I do know what that is. Alright, let's stick our head up and see what we can see. 30 nautical miles or so from Amarillo. We should start seeing some stuff soon. As you can see, this is the agricultural section of Texas, obviously. And Texas is a weird... Wow, see, suddenly we're climbing a bunch again. Why does it do that? So obnoxious. Alright, and I don't know if everyone knows this. I didn't know this, because I'm not actually a licensed pilot. I just enjoy flying sims. You are not supposed to be above 250 knots airspeed while under... Is it? I don't know, I think it's 2,500 feet, so... Guys, it's climbing again. I trim it down, it's fine, and then for like 10 miles, and then suddenly, bammo, we're like climbing massively. You know, let's do a fun thing, because this is just kind of dull, just floating along. Let's go over here and investigate these valleys and stuff as we go that way. See? And now we're over 250. But now we're climbing again for reasons that, again, aren't clear to me. Let's do... Oops. That's pretty cool, right? Right? Let me pop back in so I can turn this back towards our target. But we'll follow this little river valley. I don't know what it is. I could look it on the map here. Prairie Dog Town Fork. of the Red River. It's the Prairie Dog Town fork of the Red River. Who knew? Not me. I didn't know. Let's follow it in because that's kind of cool. Some cool scenery. All right, we got the hospital in front. We can see the lights, landing lights for the airport. Up there a little ways. Alright, and I am going to start down a bit. I want to come into Amarillo lower so I can see this hospital when we go by. I don't think we're going to get as far along as I thought tonight. But that's not a real surprise. River Falls. Is there an actual falls there? Because that'd be awesome. I don't see any falls. I'm just saying. I see some squished houses and things that are just sort of popping in as we go. Kind of interesting. Okay. We got to... Ooh. Yes. So... Apparently this part of Texas is higher than most. Because radar altimeter says we're 1,000 feet from the ground. So we probably need to get up a little ways. Don't need to go down near as much as I thought. In fact, let's do... Synchronize current heading, altitude. Let's set to oops, master caution. What did we break? Over torqued a little bit. Ah, see, it went away again. Grrr. Well, we should have flown right over it. But I can't tell which one is which because I don't know what the building is supposed to look like. Alright, there's a racetrack. Interesting. What if it's a Greyhound track? It's dirt. And not very big. Alright. Let's... Yaw on and yaw damper off. Why is the yaw damper off? Stupid thing. Alright. Whoop. Let's do a thing. So that is us having visited Yeah, I see. It's over torqued. This thing is acting goofy all of a sudden. Like, what's it doing? Oh, is it? Autopilot's not on. What is it doing? Like, it's on or off? I don't understand what's happening right now. I also don't know why we're over torqued again. That didn't change anything. I may have to work on some dead zone or sensitivity for this yoke, man, because this is being crazy. Like, I let go and it's just down, like, and I'm trimming way back. There, that's a little better. Still don't know why we're over torqued. There we go. Now it's evening out. Alright, and just like that, we're on our way to Lubbock. Just like that, he says, as if we didn't just nearly die. Alright, let's see if we can't get to Lubbock, get that done. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time to jet back to San Angelo or not. But we shall see. Hope springs eternal and all that. Again, I might be able to get to San Angelo and then land shut down. Hit the hospital on the way out. Next trip. Just trying to see if everything is normal, because this thing suddenly got squirrely. Dropping again. And we're going fast. Why is it? Didn't accidentally put the gear down or anything. Cool. Alright. I don't know, man. I don't even know, man. What's out the window here? Little community. A tiny community. There's a tiny community right there. Oh, we're still going down. What are we doing? Plane, you're being weird. Why does this thing act like it just can't go up? So bizarre. I don't know what's going on with this plane, man. It's being weird. Hey, at least we're no longer iced up or whatever. Astro Checkers is over there. Okay. Man, we're still under 2,500 feet up from the ground because the radar altimeter is still running. I think that cuts off at 2,500. Guess we'll find out here in a minute. Okay, getting her trimmed out again so it can stop acting weird. It got weird, didn't it? On with that. So I've got a homemade trim wheel over there. I really need to get working. I've also got a throttle quadrant. Well, it's not really a throttle quadrant. It's the push-pull kind, like in a Cessna. Not real accurate for this plane, but it is super cool for your regular general aviation aircraft. I have a what else? Oh, I was gonna build a radio panel, and I've got a dual rotary encoder thing built, so I still think this thing sounds like an angry hornet. Not a murder hornet. Those are different, I think. Highway down there. You can see cars on the highway. That's pretty cool. We got, what is that? Mud? I don't know what they're doing right there. Probably something that smells bad would be my guess. Involving like cattle or hogs or something. City of Swisher County Municipal Airports. Over torqued again. What is going on with that? Texas men something. Texas Menhaden Strip? I don't know what that means. Don't know what that is. Don't even know. Alright, so I have to figure out how I'm going to handle this logistically, because one of the hospitals, and I didn't really think about this when I was like, I'll fly to all the hospitals. There's one in Honolulu, which is going to be in a bit of an adventure, because you can't get there in a small plane in general. And in fact, even airliners don't go that way unless they're going to Hawaii, because there's nothing in between. So if you crash, you're just done, because there's nothing out there. You're not going to wash up on a nice island or anything else, because it's just empty until you get to Hawaii. So this plane might have the range. I don't no, I don't think it does. If I remember correctly, it's, I don't know. Let me look it up. LA to, oh, LA to Honolulu. Okay, none of this is helping me. I don't actually want to take a flight there. I just want to know how far it is. LAX to Honolulu distance. There we go. 2,548 miles. This plane will most definitely not make it there. It's got a range of 900 and some nautical miles. So it's going to have to be a jet of some kind, most likely. People have done it in smaller planes, but they do it by shoving the cockpit full of fuel tanks that can bleed into the main tanks as they empty. So people have made it that far, you know, doing that kind of weirdness, but it would also, at let's just say 2,600 miles to make it easier, or 2,500 miles to make it easier. This plane's got a cruise speed of 240. It's in knots, so we're talking a little bit faster, but I mean, we're still talking 10 hours to get there. Man, that's a long time. So I'm gonna have to figure something out by the time I get over in the LA San Diego area, because that's where you would leave from generally. So for that leg, I might have to forego the mighty TBM 9 and look at like the Cessna Citation or something. But even then, I gotta see if those have the range, see if they got the legs. There's another little villager going past. So there's that. Yeah, so we're gonna have to investigate some options for that, because I can't sit here for 10 hours at a time. It's bad enough I do that now because I, you know, sit here at work, since we're all working from home, and then I sat here doing this for another 3 hours. And I really should. Let's see if I've got all the cables fixed up for this stand desk to actually be standing for a while. Every time I get everything cable managed and hooked up and everything so that I can actually use it as a standing desk, I find something else to plug in with a cord that's too short, and then I can't do it again. Mostly because I'm, apparently not bright or something. I like that this plane makes a creak if you do a quick turn. Makes me feel like I shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, the wind is pushing us off to the left. Ow. Boo, 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 boo. Let's start down a little bit. When that says it's at 9,000 feet, it is absolutely not. That's just the generic altitude it shows. When I put the GPS coordinates in. Wow, we're shooting down really fast, aren't we? There, it's evening out a little bit. See, my glasses got something right in the middle of my glasses. It's so annoying. This thing really is an angry hornet. I love it. There are two planes down in front of me, it says, at Abernathy Municipal Airport. Actually, it says there are three. I don't know if those are actual pilots or AI craft or what. Hearing odd chirping noises from somewhere. Oh, our radar altimeter kicked back in, so we're below 2,500 from the ground. Let's get this thing evened out. Actually, 4,900, 200 more down. Let's do that. I'm going to set altitude. I'm going to set nav autopilot. Now it's gonna do its funky thing. I put it on nav. Whoa, dude. Where are you going? Okay, we're gonna maybe undo that. The heck was that? Oi. Was nuttier than a fruitcake. Do I dare turn it on again? What is it doing? Okay, so I don't even have any of the heading things set, and it's taken off to one direction. That's cool. All right, so yeah, that happened. Don't know what that's about, but it's super annoying. Easy, easy. What are you doing? Where are you going? Where is it going? Oh man, the autopilot stuff in these planes is just broken. I don't know where it's going. It's doing nav again. I put it on heading hold, but it's going back and forth. I don't think it knows what it wants to do. I'm gonna hope it stops dropping at 4,900, which is what I have the height set to. Looks like it might. It's evening out a little bit. Man, this thing is crazy town. It's on heading hold, so it shouldn't have turned at all. Should have just kept going in a straight line. Okay, let's hope it stays. Stops being screwball. We'll go outside and get ready to view our hospital. There's the problem. Somebody else is in the plane. What's happening right now? Alright, at least because I have it on heading hold, it shouldn't shoot off to one side or the other, so that's a plus. Like when this waypoint goes away, it's not immediately going to decide it needs to turn the plane. But there's our hospital. That's a big hospital. That is a big hospital. And I think that's the clearest one we've gotten a look at yet. Okay. Let's get back inside. Let's set her up for the next one. Oops. Throttle it back up. I don't know why I was throttled down again. Oh, because I was going down. Of course, now it says we're over torquing. Stop over torquing. There it goes. $142 nautical miles. Yeah, I think we'll either buzz past. I'll look and see where the airport is. I'll buzz past the hospital and get a look at it and then land, or we'll shoot right to the airport and we'll get the hospital on the way out the next round. Bartos Farms. Okay, I don't know what that is, but it's apparently important to someone. Okay, we've got gas. We've got gauges are good. Altitude is good. Getting a nice sunset, getting ready to go on. Should be beautiful. And we've got this is ETA 154 Zulu. Or 145 Zulu. I don't know what time it is now. 9, 13, 10, 11, 12, 1. So about 30 minutes. I think I'm doing that math right. Probably not. Don't count on it. But it should be about a half an hour or 40 minutes. Got the moon over there on the side. Oops. Got a nice lake over here. We'll probably get some cool sunlight glinting off the lake action. I love those round irrigated farms. I don't know why they do that out here, but we don't do that here. I mean, it's Indiana, so maybe we get enough water, you know what I mean? Alright, and I did have to cheat the weather. Unlike the actual weather going on in Texas right now, which, at least in this part, doesn't seem bad at all, the sim decided that live weather from Texas meant crappy rain, thunderstorms, lightning, and visibility about 0. So I did cheat that so that we can see the hospitals. There we go. There's some sunlight off the water. This sim really is pretty beautiful. So people are like, it doesn't fly as well as X-Plane. Well, okay. It's not as realistic. Cool. You know, if I wanted to be all that realistic, I'd just go be a pilot. Over torquing again. Alright, let's level her out right here. Good gravy. So again, we are doing this for the kids, specifically for Extra Life. Extra Life is a charitable program of Children's Miracle Network hospitals that empowers gamers like myself and you to raise money for their local Miracle Network hospital by playing games. Some people do walkathons, dance-a-thons. I'm an indoor nerd and not at all built for marathons. So I do game-a-thons and stuff. And I'm doing this project, Flight for the Kids, where I plan to visit all of the Children's Miracle Network hospitals in North America that participate in Extra Life over the next few months, to raise awareness for Extra Life and to raise money for my local hospital, which is Riley Hospital for Children here in Indianapolis. So please, if you can, consider donating to the Extra Life link you can find in my Twitch profile down below. Or you can find there's links there for, or visit flightforthekids.com, all one word, no dashes or anything. You can find a link to my Extra Life page there. You can find more about what's going on with this little program. It's pretty fun. But please consider giving. All of that money goes to my hospital. It all goes to provide care for those who can't afford it. It provides for research money into childhood illnesses and diseases. And it provides for child life services to help kids be kids while facing scary stuff in the hospital. It's an excellent program. So yeah, please consider throwing in. If you are a gamer, you'd like to do more, participate yourself, or help kids, you can visit extra-life.org and sign up yourself and play games to heal kids. Let's take a look at this stuff over here because it looks pretty cool. Oh, that's how you do that. I was trying to find that command earlier and I couldn't. Whoa. Didn't mean to do that. Where are you going? What are you doing? What's it doing? No, 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 no. What are you doing? Oi. It still sounds like an angry wasp to me. Where are you? What? Oi! What is it doing? I give up. You fly yourself, plane. I'm done. I don't even know what it's doing right now. Other than freaking out. It's freaking out, yo. Would the autopilot please return to the cockpit? Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so apparently that's doing controls. Oh, look at the windmills over there. That's cool. Oh, buggers. Yep, got it broke. happened to all my controls? Oh, for crying out loud, what's happening right now? Where's that avionics master piece of junk at? Access. Starter ignition. Everything's on. What's going on right now? There's the crew music source, but I can't find the thing that, turns power onto the equipment. Interior lights, panel, generator resets. Electrical power is on. Boost pump. Hmm. I've turned these back on before in this plane. Where are they at? Wow, this is super obnoxious. Pulse now strobe lights. Reset main generator. That is so goofy. I know there's a switch for this somewhere. Yeah, and I gotta keep watching out to make sure I'm not flying into the ground. Alright, here we go. Display back up. So increase fan speed, temp, TV lights, parking brake, that's mask guard, oxygen stuff. Static source. Crew music source. Oxygen. Fuel select AP trim. That's the emergency gizmo. Okay, this is nuts. There's a power setting for the damn controls in here somewhere. Okay. Let's do this. I give up. I don't. Where does this turn on? There has to be a button in here somewhere. These don't even do anything. Where is it? Starter, ignition, boost pump, fuel select, autopilot, ELT. Yeah, really that. Wow, man, this is just not going well today. That's the mask thing. I'm like flying in big circles. Am I gonna have to Google how to restart this thing? Because that's just gonna really make me mad. Flight test works. This is pretty unbelievable. There has to be a button for that. Okay. All right then. Mm. Turn on avionics T CBM 930. Oh my god, I'm downloading some sort of 4,000 page PDF. This is really not what I had in mind. Okay, I can't. All right. Fuel pump, toggle pushback. Not helpful. Lights, menu. Toggle master alternator, toggle master battery. Fuel. Landing gear, brakes. Camera. More camera. Yet more camera. Autopilots. There's gotta be avionics mode or something, but I'm not finding it on here. Something I did. There it goes. Okay, so keypad 9. Cool. That was reasonably ridiculous. Cool. Shut up. I'm flying right now. Okay, well, that was a whole lot of flying, getting nowhere near our destination. Seal of Arizona. Okay. Like an actual seal or... Alright, I wonder if we can get the autopilot back on so I can figure out what's going on here. Oops. Okay. Gonna let it go figure out our thing. Yeah, there's a DA-62 out there. That's cool. Now I'm gonna have to give us gas because we dinked around in a circle forever. We should have enough. Well, I'll give it a little more. What's our caution telling me? Ignition. The ignition is wrong. Okay, that went away. Wow, okay. Well then, this evening has gone well. I see someone tried to pop in and post links to something while I was figuring that out. Cool. There's a cool river we're going past. Look at this path we flew. We're going along great, and then it was all like, whoa. That's a Sky West plane. I think that one's an actual player. Here's the river we're about to go over, which is, I don't know because I don't see it labeled. Brazos River. Double mountain fork of the Brazos River. So there you go. That happened. That's happening right now. Oy. Okay, well, we have just definitely been battling technology this adventure. So we are going to pass the hospital first. I only get 20 minutes though till I'm supposed to be done. We may have to go on a little more than that. What is Seal of Arizona? Is that like another player? What is that? Ooh, I think we're coming to a wind farm. Look at that. Let's watch this go by. Okay, we're getting back to our actual path, which is cool. So we started out with weather we couldn't fix. And we're ending with the plane just shutting off because I'm trying to turn the camera around. So, you know, that's fun. That's a fun thing. There's a couple people down there at that airport. Allegedly. I'd turn the camera and look, but I'm afraid to. You know what I'm talking about. Let me look over here at the crazy camera things. Control space resets external view. Unzoomed external view is minus. Lies. I've probably loaded a custom camera. And now I just don't know how to go back. That's fine. Whatever. We're flying. It's all good. Just gonna watch the scenery go by. There's a big wind farm over there. Alright, I don't think I changed my notepad things here. I did not. Let's put this in. Copy. Oops, we missed a whole one. So I am flying towards San Angelo right now, which is Shannon Medical Center. Let me fix this. That one's good. The last one we came from was Lubbock. UMC Children's Hospital. Okay, bazinga, that's done. Ugh, the heat just came on in here. I'm already in a room that's on fire because of, you know, running my PC so brutally hard. That's awesome. Gonna turn back time a little bit, zoop, because I need to be able to see the hospital when we go past. Who doesn't want to see the hospital? Everybody wants to see the hospital. It's just so nice, the hospital. Man, where am I in relation to this navigation line? Okay, isn't this the one that... Pretty sure this was the one that zoomed that, but it doesn't seem to want to listen to me. Oh, weird. No, no, no. Back. There we go. Alright, so we're coming up to our line. Almost there. Plane will start zinging us back here in a second because I'm just letting it do its thing right now. Fun thing about the TBM 930, you almost would not fly it manually very often. Alright, well, we're just cruising along now. Finally getting back to our nav line after the whole squirreliness. Still don't know what that was. Well, weird is what it was. That I can tell you. Hello, my friend. I should practice accents. Alright, so finally almost back on track. I wonder. Oh, no, that's course. I'm gonna say, I wonder what ground height is here. Oh. There it goes, turning itself onto proper course. It wasn't my intention to do autopilot very much, but I seem to have a lot of things to keep track of between changing overlays and pilot. Dear Dr. Rhythm? Is that? Because that's terrible. Okay. That's sorted. That sounds like some contour farming going on right there. What is that? There are a lot of planes in front of me. A lot of planes. I am scared. Please do not hit me. Or do. I mean, what am I gonna know? All right. I wish I could tell these just say generic airliner, and then like AI or multiplayer aircraft. I wish I knew which it was. And now I'm trying to click on it on the GS3000 screen. That's really not gonna work. Gonna run out of daylight again. Didn't set it back far enough last time, I guess. Alright, it's getting darker earlier, farther away from me than I expected, if that makes any sense. I mean, yes, I know it's winter and it's gonna get dark sooner, but I guess I didn't think of... Alright, so it's almost 10 o'clock here, 10 p.m. I didn't really think of it being dark at 8 p.m. in Texas, etc. That's why I started here, and I started here because Orange, Texas, but yeah, I guess I just didn't really consider that it would be dark so soon, because my plan was to stick with live weather as much as humanly possible, but I keep having to set the time back because you can't see because it's dark. Yeah, looks like we got some cool stuff coming up to look at. Pilot Dr. Rhythm. Calling Dr. Rhythm. Calling. Calling. I do love the heat plumes coming out of the side, making things shimmer. So is there really a place in Texas like this where it's just suddenly ripply? I mean, I guess here we are, but that is... Whoops. Lake E.V. Spence coming up on our left, I guess. I don't know. Right, let's go. Start our way down. We got some more windmills going. Look at those things. This thing still sounds like an angry wasp. As I understand it, wind is becoming very popular in Texas. I don't understand how solar isn't becoming very popular in Texas also, but maybe it is and I'm not aware of it. I keep watching that our radar altimeter doesn't pop up and be like, dude, you're gonna die. This is some nice looking terrain though. I'd say it's probably cool when these are changing color, but things may not change color. I don't know. I don't know what those are. I feel like they may not be the colorful elk and oak trees. Elk trees, because you know those are elm and oak trees that I'm used to, or birch and stuff. These might just be shrub kind of things, or evergreens, or I don't know. I don't know what belongs in this part of Texas. Cool little farmhouse. Alright, I also don't know what size of city San Angelo is, honestly, so I don't know if we're going to run into high-rises. Could be bad. There, I'm back to my normal mode. Sweet. Whew, that was crazy. Guys, Dr. Rhythm Spice is not like Dr. Love or something. Okay, we're gonna be shooting by here not too long. I think that's our airport right out there too. We might as well start getting into some sort of landing trim here, I suppose. How high is the airport in San Angelo? 1,904 feet. I guess. Elevation, 1904. Okay. So we should be able to go down farther than we are. And we are looking for Shannon Medical Center in San Angelo. There's O.C. Fisher Lake and San Angelo State Park going past us on the right. I'm sorry, I'll do it pilot-wise. If you look out the right side of the plane, you will see San Angelo State Park and O.C. Fisher Lake. On our way to our cruising altitude of 2,200 feet. All right. Slow her down a little bit. And I am getting these hospital latitude, longitude things from Google Maps, so theoretically they're good. I don't know. One of these things in there should be Shannon Medical Center. But San Angelo doesn't seem to be terribly well mapped. It looks like the bad photogrammetry things, so we're going to assume that one of those things is Shannon Medical Center. Okay, we got to get in the plane because we're going to be coming up. I need to ATC. I think that's what I put. KSJT. KSJT.
Mathis Tower, Doppler Echo Lima 4 Kilo is 6 miles northeast with Oscar to land.
Doppler Echo Lima 4 Kilo Mathis Tower. Fly left downwind, runway 36. Altimeter 29.9, wind 264 at 3.
Make left traffic runway 36 Doppler Lima 4 Kilo.
All right, so we're going to do the come around thing. And yeah, I'm a pansy. I have the thing on more because I can't find the runway than any other reason. Okay, so we're just about right for entering the pattern. Whoops, I think the gear just went. There we go. Too fast, too fast, too fast. Whatever. Man, there's like. It doesn't want to move, it doesn't want to move, and then boom, there it goes. Alright, what's our speed? Alright, we should be good for flaps. First notch of flaps in. What's our wind, did they say? Oof, crosswind, but only 2 knots, so it shouldn't be bad. Full flaps on. There, now we're in proper speed range, huh?
Doppler Lima 4 Kilo, clear to land runway 36. Wind 264 at 3.
Cleared to land runway 36 Doppler Lima 4 Kilo.
Hmm. Too slow now. Make up your mind. I think we went about 85, 90 somewhere. Which is the cruise speed on Cessna. Just saying. Alright, quick check. Gears down. Flaps landing. Speed's good. Still slowing down. Well, we're holding about 95. All right, here we go, kids. Whoa, whoa, get up here. That was uncool. You also normally land a TBM nose down so you can see, because it's hard to see otherwise. All right. Power off. Coming into drift. Nice.
Charter Lima, 4 kilo exit, runway when able.
Okay. Can do, America.
Charter Lima, 4 kilo contact ground on ONE 21.9er.
Turn. Thank you.
121.9er Dopper Lima 4 kilo. Mathis ground Dopper Echo Lima 4 kilo taxi to parking.
Charter Echo Lima, 4 kilo taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha.
Okay.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha Dopper Lima 4 kilo.
I see the guys set up for me there. Boop, 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 boop. That was a good landing. That was one of my best, actually. Seemed to go pretty well. This plane has a thrust reverser you can use to slow down faster on the runway, but I never think to use it. It slows down fast enough, honestly. I mean, if I was on a tiny, tiny strip, I'd want it. Of course, if you're on a tiny strip, you probably shouldn't be landing this, like, billion-dollar plane on it. But hey, there's another one. There's a TBM right there. All right. And here we are. Parking brake on. See here.
Oral warning, okay.
Heat off. Oh, I should have put the inertial separator on before I came. Dang it! Okay, the rest is up. Oops. Ah, bless it. Fuel off. Man, that's obnoxious. I gotta change the order those work in or something. All right. Ignition off. AP off. Go select back to manual. Boost pump off. Generator off. Electrics off. Boom. There we go. And there it is. Another happy landing. Boom. Did I only get, oh, an hour 43, 1 day landing. Cool. All right. So that will do it for tonight, gang. This has been another adventure in Flight for the Kids, where we try to fly through all of the Children's Miracle Network hospitals in North America that participate in Extra Life to raise awareness for Extra Life and Children's Miracle Network hospitals in general. Extra Life is a great program that helps for gamers like yourself and me to raise money for our local hospital through playing games. It's an excellent thing. Please look it up. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please consider donating to the Extra Life link that you'll find in my Twitch profile. All of the money collected goes to my local hospital, which is Riley Hospital for Children here in Indianapolis. It provides care for those who can't afford it. It provides for research money into childhood illnesses and diseases, and it provides for child life services that help kids be kids while they face scary stuff in the hospital. It's an excellent thing. Please consider doing it. If you would like to do more, your gamer, visit extra-life.org and sign up yourself to play games and heal kids. We will be back. Hey, thanks, new follower. That one guy, 01011011. I used to be able to figure that out in binary, but I can't at the moment. Anywho, please consider joining again on Thursday, where we will continue our flights. Our plan then, let's see, today we did Wichita Falls, Abilene, Amarillo, Lubbock, and San Angelo, Texas. Next time will be Odessa and El Paso, Texas, and then up to, I believe, Albuquerque, New Mexico is our next one. So, hey, check it out. 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday. Until then, stay safe out there, fly safe, and remember, there's kids out there that need our help.